everyone. Winter is almost over. Spring is coming, and the vaccine brings hope. And the Choral Society loves and appreciates every one of you. Thank you so much for hanging in there with us all this time. I hope that you are all safe and sound and as anxious as I am for life to return to normal, or at least something that approaches normal, whatever that is these days. Alas, it is still not safe for us to sing together, but rejoice, I have good news. We've put together an uplifting set of concerts for you to enjoy in the spring of 2021. Bright and beautiful is the theme for this concert, and the title reflects so much of what you're going to be hearing from our 4 resident choirs and guest performers. We're coming through, as you know, a particularly dark winter, and I'm especially pleased to bring you a variety of happy, inspiring, and hopeful music that helps us look for the light at the end of the tunnel. So, what bright and beautiful music are you going to hear today? First and foremost, I want to emphasize the word collaboration. The old saying that it takes a village takes on a new meaning here as we enjoy musical adventures with many of our friends, including the Telluride Chamber Choir, the Santa Fe Women's Ensemble, and even the Durango High School choirs. We're going to treat you to several pieces featuring our adult and children's choirs singing together. I think you're especially going to enjoy a fabulous arrangement of Shenandoah that was performed in 2018 by our Durango Youth Chorus and the Durango Women's Choir. Also, watching me conduct it with a cast on my arm will give you specific pleasure. Another phrase that takes on a new meaning for our choirs these days is, how can I keep from singing? This virus has indeed kept us from singing in the same room, and here I am even recording outdoors to be safe. But that has not stopped us from singing. Our technical producer, Gordon Thomas, has again achieved a near miracle in editing many individual recordings of a beautiful arrangement of a piece with that exact title, How Can I Keep From Singing? That will be this concert's virtual offering, and I promise you're really going to love this piece. But you might ask, how are we keeping our voices in shape after a year now of no live rehearsals? Well, to help, I made a warm-up video for the choir for their daily vocal calisthenics. And maybe you would like to do a little bit of this in the shower or in your car. So here's a little snippet of what I'm asking them to do at home. Just like this. I'm going to start there and we're going to go up at this tempo. 1 and 2 and ready, go. Onto your bellies. So, as you can see, we are trying to keep everybody in good shape for that great day when we can sing together once again. Let's talk a little bit about the production itself. How many hours does it take to put together a repertoire for a virtual concert like this? And how is it different from preparing a live performance? Let me count the ways. Step 1, come up with a theme. So, bright and beautiful expresses my feelings of hope for the future and hope for a lovely spring. Step 2, call Amy Barrett. She's the director of the children's choirs, and invite her to submit pieces that she would like to have seen on the video sung by the children's concert or the children's choirs. For this concert, Amy has given me some really sweet music, and I know you're going to love it. Step 3 is over here. I have a binder of all the programs from many, many years. And so what I do is go through and look at repertoire. I look at pieces and try to determine what do we have on video that would reflect the theme of the concert. As you know, what I look for is variety in style, contrasts, various soloists, instrumentalists, and different locations. In fact, the concert you're going to hear tonight will feature harp and percussion and 6 different performing locations, including churches in Durango and Santa Fe, and even Miller Middle School. Okay, so step 4 is once I've identified repertoire, I go on the hunt. We have hundreds of videos. Some of them are on YouTube and some are not. So I look for video footage and I put together a tech list for Gordon. And the tech list helps him to identify where are these videos and how do we get them. Step 5, identify a piece of music for the choir to record virtually, film myself playing the piano part, and then film myself conducting. Then we make a template with each voice part with individual singers, and we put that out to the whole choir. Step 6, determine a program order that takes the audience on a journey to what I call joy and inspiration. And that takes a huge amount of time because I want it to be perfect. I want you to really take a ride. Step 7, film myself doing this pre-concert talk out in the windy spring morning and an introduction to the actual performance. One more step. Step 8, I collect recordings and photos from the singers and unleash Gordon to do his editing and mixing magic to make them sound fabulous, which he always does. Then there's the equally important work of producing a graphic, preparing the online program booklet, getting the word out about the concert, keeping the website up to date, and staying in touch with our generous and wonderful sponsors and donors. Now, I have to say that none of this could happen without the expertise of our executive director, Don Spader, and a hard-working board of directors led by President Abby Bowen. They've encouraged me and kept the faith through this year of trial and tribulation. Okay, so that's how we put this thing together. Now, let's talk for a minute about the music choices themselves. The repertoire for this concert ranges all the way from Mozart to Gimme That Old Time Religion and Precious Lord Take My Hand, all the way to opera, Leonard Bernstein, and Harry Belafonte. We will take a short romp through the changing season with titles like La Lluvia, which means the rain. And of course, this concert will open with a sweet arrangement of what else? All Things Bright and Beautiful, sung with the children's choirs, the women's choir, and a beautiful harpist. It'll continue with a wonderful rendition of Ain't It That Good News, Shine on Me, and When the Saints Go Marching In. Do you get the gist? It's going to be joyful and fun. But I have to say that one of my favorite pieces of the entire program is our children's chorale teaching you the scale. As you can see, I'm so proud of our singers who have been hanging in there through thick and thin. And you have supported us so much through your generosity and care, even through your own struggles with this upside-down world. I just can't thank you enough for your love and your care. Stay tuned for more virtual concerts, including a trip around the world with the Durango Choral Society and our annual cabaret. Okay, now, everybody, go right to the website, DurangoChoralSociety.org, and you're going to find instructions on the very first page about how to sign up for our concert that opens on March 5th. Bright and beautiful. You can watch it as many times as you like, so decide on the menu, get comfortable, pull up the family and your pets, and enjoy. Love to everybody. Stay safe and sound, and we hope to see you soon.